Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. I've managed to pull myself away from the Arcadian for a little bit so we can go and celebrate Heavensturn here in Limsa. As you can see, I've actually almost gotten a full set of new gear, and I have to say this new costume looks kinda sick. I'm almost I'm tempted to go and get a Pictomancer set to go with it, because honestly, this is one of my favorite gear sets in quite some time. But that'll be something for later. Maybe there's a good chance you might see some more Pictomancer as we head into 7.5, perhaps in the future. But for now, let's see what we're doing this year. So it's the year of the horse. So get ready for a lot of horse puns. I'm probably not going to think of any. I'm hoping I don't think of any. Probably future me is going to think of something to put in the video description or something like that. But for now, we can just live with this guy's name, or this girl's name, because yes, of course it is. That was last year. That was like 5 months ago. I'm sure there's probably a new fad we can think of now. They were a little early on the horse trend, I guess. In honor and glory do we first lay eyes upon one another. I'm the Uma Bugyo, the head of the delegation from the far eastern nation of Hingashi. We have come on a mission to tend to the fire of friendship with your Eorzea. This week we seek to do by sharing the joys of our Heavensturn customs, which differs from those observed on these shores. While the people of Eorzea chose deity to be first among the 12, we in the Far East grant that honor to one of the 12 noble beasts. And this year the honor belongs to the horse, the most dignified and dependable of steeds. Now, though I previously had the pleasure of introducing the horse in Eorzea, few are they still who have true appreciation for the cult Reacher. This time, therefore, it is my hope to better convey its appeal, its gallantry and majesty, to which end we are planning to have them march in a procession. Ooh, a parade. Presently, a member of our delegation is out spreading word of the event to the people of Limsa Lominsa. He wears a unique kabuto like mine, and has a delightful mascot with him besides. Alas, said mascot is as anxious as it is adorable, and we are having some difficulty handling it. As an adventurer, I dare say you have a wealth of experience interacting with creatures great and small. If you are willing, might we prevail upon your aid? Sounds a little like last year. In humility and gratitude do I receive your assent. Without further ado, my assistant, the Uma Yoriki, set off in the direction of the drowning wench. Pray seek him out and offer him your able assistance. We also had to go and chase down a guy with an adorable mascot in last year's Heavensturn. Okay, we'll get over to the Drowning Wrench and see what's up there. Yeah, if you couldn't tell, it's been a little bit since I've had to navigate Limsa, so it took me a hot second to realize it was just over here across the bridge and not, like, all the way downstairs. Come here, I say! Come here! Oh yeah. It's a little smaller than I expected, but, you know, it'll do. How am I to prevent session when it refuses my every command? Ah, forgive me. I did not notice you there. Are we sure that's even a horse, though? I don't remember horses having horns. The Uma Bugyo sent you, you say? I could indeed do with some help. The little one here is a unicult, the young of a unicorn, rare even in Eorzea. My delegation was able to borrow it for this Heavensturn celebration, but as you can see, it has declined to obey me. While I am versed in the handling of horses and could tame the unruliest of them, this creature has eluded all my attempts to reach out to it. It appears to be daunted by its new surroundings, and will neither move nor respond to aught I say. I have experience handling unicorns. I mean, I kind of have one of my own. What's this? The unicorn approaches you of its own accord. When I collected it from Ishgard, I was told that unicorns favor those who are pure of heart. I had thought it a myth, but the creature may truly have the ability to sense our intent. In my eagerness to use it for our festivities, I may have driven it away. Well, you drew it to yourself with your innocence. Innocence, he says. How kind of you. Well, Unless I'm mistaken, it wishes to say that with you, it would be willing to promote the Heavensturn procession. Low though I am to impose, might I ask you to take the Unicult with you and spread the word of the event? The procession will set forth from the Zephyr Gate in the middle of Noska and strike southward. To begin with, you might try approaching the folk nearby. When you have finished, pray report to the Uma Bugyo. I leave the Unicult in your capable hands. The Umano Unicult is eager to set forth with you. Take it around the area and inform the locals about the Heavensturn procession. That's actually, I'm escorting it. Alright, let's go, Unicorn. Let's go and inform everyone of this great parade. I wonder if we'll actually get to see the parade. I'm sure we will. They're not going to hype up something like that and just be like, hi, wasn't that a great parade? As the screen fades to black and we return to the start. No way they would do that. It's Heavensturn again, ain't it? Our Far Eastern friends have got something in store for us, I gather. Well now, what a curious little creature. What exactly is it? I just have to like pick it up and lift it over. It's so tiny. Almost big enough for a Lalafell. Like that's not a minion, that's a mount for certain people. So what's the Heavensturn mascot? Well, I see now it's a unicorn, which makes it this year the year of the horse, eh? Well, that explains the style of its dormants. I'm mostly out on sea, so I don't have much contact with horses, but there was a thriving harness trade over in Kugane. The chocobos in the Oza and the horses in the Far East. What's interesting, isn't it? How two different creatures of faraway lands came to be embraced in the same way. Was a procession outside the city, you say? Well, that sounds like a good bit of fun. We'll tell everyone we know about it. Unicult appears to be pleased at having promoted the event. You're taking around the city and spreading the word. Alright, who else are we talking to? Oh, now we have to go... One of them I think is down... Oh no, they're not downstairs. They're elsewhere though, so I'll probably see you there. Eh? Why, young Unicorn Young, I spy? What's mascot for this year's Heavensturn, you say? I see. Well, might as be as you're aware, but the Grand Company has been employing horses on a trial basis, or something that came about years ago thanks to the Heavensturn celebration. Been hard to come by in the Orzia, no luck to replace chocobos, but by all accounts they're comfortable creatures to ride. Seeing as the little one here reminded me of that. Well, if the maelstroms also take upon the procession as I expect, we'll make a point of ducking out to watch it. Oh my, you gave me quite a shock. Whatever you be, I've never seen an old beast like you before. Oh, so that's why it's attired this way. I must say, I do enjoy when Heavensturn comes to Eorzea. It allows us to experience Far Eastern culture right here at home. And this procession sounds delightful. I assume the little one will be part of it as well. How adorable. I'm not too familiar with horses, so I look forward to seeing them all in their gallantry and majesty. That little thing, if it participates, it's gonna need like a really big float or something to ride on. No one's gonna see it. Where do we go back to for this last one? Oh, we go back there. Okay. Alright, well hopefully you have enough people come by and watch this parade. Ah, you have returned. I have given to understand that you have been promoting the procession together with the Unicult. And a most excellent job you have done of it. If the excitement among the townspeople is any indication, allow me to express my heartfelt thanks to your assistance. Now then, may I ask how our mascot fares? When last I beheld it, it was staring at fairly every sight and sound. Well, it seems to have warmed up to the place a little bit at least. Well now, look at how outgoing and cheerful you have become. Had I not known better, I would not think you the same creature. Lest you wonder, there's a reason why we went through a not inconsiderable effort to have a unicorn be our mascot for this year's celebration. It all began during my previous visit to Eorzea. In our impassioned desire to introduce the horse to your land, we had incurred the ire of a fraternity representing chocobo interests, with whose leader I engaged a heated argument. Thankfully, an Iscardian knight chanced to be on hand, a charmingly impressionable silver-haired gentleman, who helped us to resolve matters in civility and amity. Bearing the crest of the unicorn upon his person, you smiled at as he expressed his tremendous and equal admiration for horses and chocobos both. In recalling that episode, I was reminded of the greatness and bonds and transcendent nations, and so, when a delegation was due to visit Eorzea once more, I was inspired to reach out to the noble house to which the knight belonged. For a time I had feared what might become of this year's event, but thanks to the Unicult, and you for helping it come into its own, I have confidence that all shall be well. Yes, all shall be well indeed. Much like the Iscardian Knight, I believe you possess an innate ability to bring desperate hearts and souls together. That being the case, with you having promoted the procession, I foreshadow that we shall have a great crowd in attendance. Now then, the hour of the event is upon us. We shall begin as soon as the preparations are complete. Even as we speak, my faithful assistant should be seen to the final preparations at the procession's departure point. It being immediately outside the Zephyr Gate, the people should not have trouble finding it. I dare say even you could make your own way there, little one, now that you have been around the city.
I mean, we kind of teleport everywhere. I'm not sure that's really great for learning the streets.
It does me well to see the Unicult in such good spirits. Now, seeing as you kindly promoted the procession, it seems only natural that you attended as well. Will you not do us the honor? Excellent. Pray seek out the Uma Yoriki outside the Zephyr Gate. He can direct you to the best locations for viewing the event.
Alright, is that the one we can teleport to? Or is that going to be one of the other ones? Guess we're about to find out.
Ah, so you have come too. I was quite surprised when the Unicult appeared alone. In the short time it has been with you, it has become completely at ease around people. You truly have a way with beasts. Now then, those participating in the procession should be arriving soon. Ah, these horses! Might they be... Indeed, they're the first to be brought from the Far East after your delegation's visit years ago. Being a breed suited to our climes, they fared very well. We employ them in patrols and various other duties, and they've proven themselves most dependable. As the riders and carriers both, it gives us great pride to present them before the people on the occasion of this Heavensturn. Well, to have our three steeds lined up side by side, I've no doubt this mine is the finest among them. I beg to differ. Mine has the brightest eyes, the shiniest coat, and noblest bearing. Any and all can see that it is the finest. As you can see, we're quite taken with our horses. These splendid steeds will make their way together along the road, putting their gallant and majestic forms on display. A marvelous way to mark the coming of the Year of the Horse. I trust you agree. What's this? You wish to join the procession? I thought that was the plan the whole time. Well, I am so impressed with your newfound courage, little one. I fear it would not be safe for you to run along war-trained creatures several times your size. That's what I was saying. Thought it was a little weird that you were planning to do that. Weirder still that you are surprised that it wants to when you said you was going to. Oh, let's have it like ride on someone's shoulders or something. If you will accompany it, perhaps there is no cause for concern. And 'tis true that the people would be delighted to see our adorable mascot. Very well. You may take part. Let us proceed in this manner. While the Grand Company horses travel along the road, the unicorn shall run freely through the fields with you at its side. That would help the procession end on a charming accent, I believe. Doesn't seem very, I don't know, structured. But okay. Without further ado, then the good officers and I shall set forth. We shall see you and the unicorn at the procession's end. Well, I'm just gonna escort it? I mean, there's like terrible beasts out there. Alright, see ya. Doesn't really seem well thought out, but okay. Let's go. Hey, Uma no Unicorn is chomping at the proverbial bit to set forth. Alright, now I'm following it instead, I guess. I forgot that's a thing. I think that was something they introduced in Dawn Trail, actually. And of course, I'm faster than it. Well, that's because I have sprint. How do we, like, get rid of that? I think I have to, like, right-click it. Well, whatever. I don't have a right-click really set up. I'd have to, like, turn on the mouse or whatever. The Uma no Unicorn is savoring the joy of running freely while being cheered on by the people. If I, like, unsheath my weapon, no, it doesn't get rid of it. I'd have to... I need to turn on right-click. I think you have to right-click them to get rid of buffs. Damn jogging. Ruining everything. Oh, well, how appropriate. Unfortunately for me, it poses no threat. The ladybugs are bigger than the horse. That's a little concerning. Even though Unicorn appears tremendously satisfied. We're almost there. Oh, right, I have to tell you to continue. Yes, let us go to the destination. If I, like, mount it up and then unmount it, would that get rid of this? Oh, it would. Perfect. You know what? That works great. That's good enough for me. Still faster than it. Never understood that with video games. It's like, here's an escort mission. By the way, you run twice as fast as the person you're escorting. No, there is no way to lock your speed to the same... to the person you're escorting. We were once watching from here. You ran impressively, little one. Here, here. Be it a great stallion or a growing foal, few things are more magnificent than a horse in motion. In the Far East, it is believed that to behold the horse's majestic form in the new year is to pray for peace and plenty. Furthermore, the unicorn is a symbol of the bond between our lands, a mark of friendship that shall endure for generations. These two things serve to lend the procession even greater meaning. In Ishgard, the unicorn is held to be a sacred beast that assists in religious rites. It is rather fitting that it should assist in Heavensturn as well. Is that so? That is most fascinating, for the unicorn is also considered a sacred beast in the Far East, possessed of divine powers. Distant though our lands may be, we have much and more in common. To have a little one be part of the celebration is auspicious indeed. Oh, bye! I don't think we should be letting it run around alone out here. I mean, ladybugs could get it. Ah, truly a horse in motion is a magnificent sight. With that, my fellows and I shall end to the tidying up. In the meantime, I would be grateful if you could report to the Uma Bugyo. My thanks again for your invaluable aid. How much you want to bet those horses are like the last horse Heavensturn event prize? It was like 12 years ago. In gladness and glee do I welcome your return. By the Unicorn's buoyant bearing alone, I could tell that the procession was a rousing success. You have done well, little one, going far above and beyond your duty as a mascot. Greatly proud of yourself you may be. Now, in the course of being at your side, our once weary Unicorn has forged a bond of trust with you. Is this not so?
I'm a very trustworthy guy, so I've been told.
Then in hope and faith I ask you take it with you on your journeys. In your care I believe it can reach its full stride, and our Asgardian friends would doubtless agree. In parting, I bid you enjoy the Heavensturn festivities while they last, and on behalf of our delegation, I wish you health and happiness for the year ahead.
Oh, there we go. That's a nice little horse minion. Now I want to see, where's the shop? Here we go. Is there any other things that we should buy here? Gilded screen. I think this is new for this one, maybe. Food and fireworks. Well, we'll take one of these, see if we can slot it in the house somewhere at least. Alright, let me head to my apartment, and we'll set that up, and I'll see you there. Alright, it took me a few minutes to kind of rearrange a few things, trying to get this screen to fit. Don't really have a room for another screen. A little disappointed it's not as cool as the tiger screen that we got a few years ago. It's not even horse themed. Very disappointing. There's also, I went and double checked, also don't have a poster. I can't remember the last time we even got one of these posters. I kind of wish these were more, like, common, or consistent at least. I mean, they have the art. The website for each of these events has an art. It has the art that, like, is used here, but they just don't always bother to implement it in-game, which is a little unfortunate. Kind of nice. I love collecting these things. They're easy to put up. There's lots of room for them. Definitely better than a screen like this, which I just noticed now is also still blocking some stuff back here. I'm gonna have to do a better job at this. There's like tons of things back here. What the hell is all back here? I've got a poster on the wall. We've got the Easter mobile, and then is that something in the corner there? That feel like a violin? I don't know what that is. Where I got that from? Didn't even realize that was there. So yeah, lots of things. Moving this table is a pain in the ass. I don't want to have to move the table, and obviously I can't put it over here because I got other stuff over here. And we got stuff there too. Either way, stuff would have to get rearranged, so I guess it's just gonna stay here now. Don't mind it clipping through the flying pumpkin from years ago. We'll just leave it here, I think. I don't know, I was gonna put it over here, but it kind of blocked like the only interesting part of it, the flower, because it was like behind the the aquarium, which does still have a bed in it. Just in case anyone forgot, you can still sleep in there. So it's going to stay here for now, I think. Definitely not as cool as this. I guess I could... if I move this over... You know what? Maybe I'll do that. I'll probably end up just moving this over. That's fine. Either way, that was a nice little event. And a little more interactivity than I was expecting. See, we're back to the two-step quest system, as opposed to the one quest that we got in the last... in the Christmas one. So I guess that wasn't changing or anything. That was just a weird oddity for the time. But that'll be it for now. Next 14, I'll be back for Valentine's, probably in I guess literally a month from now, most likely. I'm pretty sure that's the next event anyways. But otherwise, I will continue gathering together this outfit, and hopefully by the time Valentine's rolls around, you'll be able to see me in a full suit that's updated for the latest raids. I really like this outfit, actually. I don't know what parts of it can be dyed, but honestly, the color scheme is pretty good. Although under the right light, especially like on the character select menu, it really does look like the chest is just missing, and I'm just like completely bare chesting it. It looks less orange and more skin tone in the menu, which is kind of funny. You probably could make it skin toned if you really wanted to, although that would affect the rest of the outfit, and that might look a little weird. But I do like the colors a lot, and it will be a shame if I have to change it again for something else. I don't know what Pictos looks like, but there's a possibility I might pick that up. That, or I'll just be lazy and spend tomestones to get Picto up for a possible 7.5. There's a chance. I kind of miss Picto. I don't like Viper as much as Picto. Picto was a little more fun. So we might return to Picto for the Dawn Trail finale in a few months. But anyways, thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time.